On average, our clients are booking about 5 calls per week from their YouTube content. After working with multiple businesses and agencies, I've identified 3 core fundamentals that every single successful channel has. And in this video, I'll be breaking those down. And just as a warning, they are boring, but they do work. So let's get into it. So before I get into those 3 fundamentals that I was talking about, I want to make something clear, right? When it comes to YouTube, you do not need a massive channel. And I know that's a massive misconception out there, but you don't need a massive channel to start seeing results within the B2B niche. You also do not need thousands of followers on other channels and bring them over to YouTube, right? You could start a YouTube channel from zero and start seeing some good results in realistically 2 to 3 months, right? You do not need to have the most expensive setup ever. I'm doing this video with one laptop, one phone, and a mic, right? That cost about $100. You do not need all these crazy expensive, teleprompters, lights, cameras, crazy setup, right? Something very simple, just like I'm doing now, can easily set you up to make you have a successful YouTube channel, right? It's more about the quality of the content, right? What you're talking about compared to the quality of your setup. I'm not saying you can easily record a video in 480, 360 quality, right? Because most likely someone's not going to watch that. But I am saying you do not need this insane kind of setup to do this. And you do not need movie cinema quality. You don't need a massive budget, right? You don't need all these flashy animations or pop up here, pop up there, this here, costume designs, all of that, right? Whatever crap you think you might need, you do not need when it comes to your B2B YouTube channel. Now, let's move into some core fundamentals that you do need in order to have a successful YouTube channel. Number 1 is research. You have to do research prior to making the video, right? So this includes, finding outliers, looking for gaps on YouTube, keyword research, winning title formulas, winning thumbnail formulas, right? Understanding what works and what doesn't. It's not enough to just record and post anymore. You need to go out there and you have to do research prior to recording the video, right? You have to have some sort of reason to record that video, right, that you have seen that has previously worked before. And it doesn't have to be at some crazy scale. Some videos you're going to find that have really good outliers on other channels, and some videos you're going to find have, all right, they perform decently, but it's going to relate maybe a lot more to your audience compared to that audience, and vice versa, and etc., right? So do research. It's incredibly important, right? And of course there will be exceptions, right? There is going to be videos where there's not much research behind it and it kind of just blows up, right? You can record a raw video and you post it, and all of a sudden that video's done really well, and you're thinking, well, I don't have to do no research. Well, I'll be careful with that, because you cannot rely on that. If you do rely on that, you will fail. Your YouTube channel will eventually not get enough results, right? Without proper research, as I always will say, you will not see the results that you expect, right? And I have some old videos around research that break this down in a lot more depth, and I'll make sure they're tagged in this YouTube video so that you can go away, you can watch those, and you can get a bit more of an understanding of exactly what you need to start essentially developing that understanding of what a proper research method is when it does come to YouTube content. Now, here's a little bit of a image that AI designed, and it's about understanding that research is that YouTube in general is like a Tetris block, right? You've got all these little pieces that need to fit together, and if they don't fit together, if one block is missing, right, this is not going to work, right? And this, like I said, from keyword research specifically, or from YouTube research specifically, right, this means understanding performance, right? It means understanding thumbnail formulas, understanding title formulas, keyword research, right? You have to do keyword research. This goes into finding YouTube gaps as well as finding outliers, right? The more you do this, the more in depth you do this research, the more likely your video is going to perform well. So I'd highly encourage you to keep on this research and to do the research before making a video, and I guarantee that you will see a difference in performance. Again, if you want to see that video, I'll link it in this video or down in the description somewhere, so you can go away and watch a more in-depth video on YouTube research. Now, you have to have knowledge, and this is core fundamental number 2. You need to have knowledge on whatever you're making content on. You could have the best research, right? The best packaging, the best SEO, But if someone clicks on that video and gets no value, or they get some AI crap, or they feel like they've wasted your time, or any other similar feeling, as in like they came to your channel and they don't know what you're talking about, then it'll be very, very hard for them to come back and to trust you again and click on your video. So whilst I get you might want to jump ahead and start YouTube right away, just be careful, because it'll be very hard to gain trust back if someone clicks on that video and feel like they haven't, their questions haven't got answered, they clicked on it and they've wasted their time, right? And it's the same if you have knowledge and try to hold everything back, or get lazy with the quality of the content that you're giving out in that YouTube video. People will lose trust, you will lose authority, and the video will flop. So make sure every single video is extremely valuable and the viewer left having their questions answered. This is the same as if you had a problem with your laptop or your computer, right? And you just couldn't figure out why something's working. So you go on YouTube, as most people do, or you go on Google, you type in your problem, then the video pops up and you click on that video. But upon clicking on that video, they don't answer any of your questions. They don't even know what they're talking about themselves, so they go on a tangent about this or that, right? You are probably never going to click on another video from that channel again, because you feel like you've just wasted your time clicking on that video, watching that content, and then they haven't even solved your issue, right? And this is the same exact thing when it comes to B2B content. So you have to have the knowledge, and you have to give that knowledge away in videos, otherwise people are not going to come back and watch you, and you're going to see that in the results. And here's a pretty good image that kind of describes this, right? So number one thing you have to do is start gaining expertise in that topic. Then number two, you want to deliver that value, right? You want to provide informative and also engaging content for the viewer. This then builds trust. This is for trust establishment, and building credibility with viewers then leads to you sustaining your confidence, and that means they're going to come back for another video, come back for another video, come back for another video, and then over time they're going to trust you, and they're going to come to you and buy, and they're going to be ready to buy because they already trust you, they've already watched your content, and they know that you know what you're talking about. Without this knowledge, this is going to take way longer, if it's even going to happen at all, as in like them booking a call with you. So incredibly important to make sure that you have the knowledge on a subject and you're using that knowledge in these videos, right? And then the last and the most, and another core fundamental part of having a good YouTube channel is consistency. And again, this is boring, but this works, right? I struggle with this, you struggle with this, everyone struggles with consistency in some aspect of their life, right? My last upload was about 20 days ago, if not more, and I'm meant to be a YouTube channel guy, right? And I struggle with consistency. I've essentially had to take myself on as my own client to make sure that I stay consistent with YouTube content. So it's incredibly important that you also do the same. Just being consistent will put you ahead of so many people, and with YouTube will help you get much better results in a much shorter time. Now, being consistent isn't enough. You need a proper strategy and everything else I've mentioned in this video, but they work hand in hand. Doing one without the other isn't enough anymore, and I can understand how difficult that is to do when you're also running a business. So if you want help to, number one, have the best quality content out there, have a proper research team behind you, and have a team that essentially helps you with everything, obviously, except for filming, right? So you can just focus on filming less than an hour a month and have consistent, high quality YouTube content, then book a call with me below, and I can see if we can help you, your business, essentially have a successful YouTube channel. Now, this is the power of consistent, strategic YouTube growth, right? Consistency, regular content creation, plus a strategy, a planned, focused approach means exponential results, rapid, sustainable YouTube success, right? Fit both of these together, and essentially everything I've covered in this video, then you will see good results guaranteed in, even as a brand new channel, right? Like I said, give it 2 to 3 months and I guarantee that you are going to see results. Now, to sum this up, right, you need to do research. Do research, plan, do not skip the steps. I have videos that break this down further, as I said, right? But do this step, right? Do the research, do the planning. And then number 2, then you're able to show off your skills, right? Answer the viewers' questions, what they need help with, answer it there and then and help them out. And I guarantee they will come back for another video and another video and another video, and then they're going to buy from you. And stay consistent, at least a minimum of 1 upload a week when it does come to YouTube content. And this is how simple a channel can grow, right? Your initial setup, basic channel with limited content. And then you're going to start doing the research and the planning. And then you're going to start sharing your knowledge. And then you're going to start doing this consistently. And then you're going to see a growing channel. And you're going to see your audience coming back. You're going to see new people coming in. You're going to see that the people coming to you from YouTube is going to increase. The results from YouTube is going to increase. You're going to sign clients. You're going to get leads, sign up to your newsletter, whatever the goal is, right? You are going to see, if you start with these basic little steps, you are going to see that growth, and I guarantee that. And if you are a B2B channel and, like I said, want help with all of this, so you can, number one, have a proper research team behind you, number two, have a team that helps you put out this content on a consistent basis, where you don't have to focus on, you know, the thumbnails or the editing or the even posting itself, and all you have to do is record the video. Then booking a call with me down below, we can look over your business to see if it's even a viable option for YouTube. And if you have a YouTube channel, we can review it, right? And we can just have a super quick chat and get to know each other. So if that sounds of interest, booking a call with the first link down below. And as I've been going through this whole video, if you want to get a more in-depth video on how to do research, then click the video on screen now, and I'll see you there. Take care, have a good one, and bye bye.